All right, so Target's in big trouble because they put a costume up on their website. It's supposed to be a blacklight circus clown Halloween costume for kids. And it looks pretty racist. Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking on this one. It looks like it's supposed to be like a minstrel type, the old drawings you see. What they were thinking, I have no idea.
And it's so weird to see this because Target has come under fire in recent years for being too progressive, for having like swimsuits that allowed for tucking. And we're going to go out and look at some of their more inclusive Christmas wrap. And then they turn around and put something like this on their website. I'm like, what, what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Target?
Like, there are times like I thought like the Maui costume and pulling it down. That wasn't Target, just in general. That Disney took it down. I thought was kind of, I get it, but I also thought that was kind of ridiculous because that's what the character looked like. But in this case, like, come on. Like, people, you can look at this and be,
Like, people actually looked at this, and then to make it worse, they had a black kid wearing it. I'm like,
I actually think it'd be worse if you put a white kid in it.
So let's talk about this. They had to issue an apology, and yeah, I'm with you. Like, I understand sometimes people take it. A lot of times people take it too far and they look for racism when there really isn't any racism there. This one, though, I'm like, yeah, somebody should have caught it.
I can see the point on this
somebody should have caught this before it went out the door. I'm just saying. So before you get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you'll get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo.
If you'd like more Clownfish TV, well, you're in luck. You can go out to clownfishtv.com where there is more Clownfish TV on clownfishtv.com. And we've got some paywalled episodes over there you can check out. Thank you very much. Let's talk about this. This is a huge disaster. It's coming from TMZ. Target yanks Halloween costume after racial backlash. This is the Kids Glows Under Blacklight Circus Clown Halloween costume bodysuit hide and eek boutique. That's size large. That is a mouthful. Yeah. So that's what they have. Featured a young black child model, and it quickly drew criticism with many online compared the look to a racist caricature of black people, minstrels, questioning how the product made it through Target's review process.
That's what I want to know, because you have to have a lot of people look at this and be like, that's fine.
Yeah, because they made
it a little more clown-like. Okay, maybe, but that's not what that looks like.
So you've got the buyer, right? You've got the person who puts the photos on the website. You've got people taking the pictures of it. Now I get what they were going for. I think because of the pure black, like the mouth and the stripes probably glow under black light, or maybe under black light it looks like green or something. I don't know, but again, putting a black kid in this costume and he looks like he's doing a little dance. Yeah, not a good idea. Not a good idea. No. An apology from us. We removed an offensive Halloween costume that never should have been part of our assortment. It's no longer for sale. As a company, we got this wrong and we are deeply sorry. We know this is especially hurtful for our black guests, team members, and partners. Removing the costume is an important first step, and we are looking closely at how this happened and what needs to change to ensure this won't happen again. Somebody got fired. Translation.
Oh, somebody would have got fired. I mean, several people would have approved this. I don't know what you were thinking.
Oh my God. Yeah, so here, and again, like normally we'll cover stuff, will be like people are massively overreacting. Even the pose, like I'm like, yeah, I don't think, like Zippity Doodah.
I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't know what they were thinking.
I mean, I'm looking at this, and that's when you look at this,
side by side, you're kind of like,
I mean, it's really obvious side by side.
So for those of you who can't see what we have on the screen, we've got, they've got some racist caricatures from probably the turn of the century. And it looks pretty much same pose at this.
And even the mouth, like they're showing a picture of a caricature of
with like the big lips and the whole,
and the little hat. And that's what the face looks kind of like. It's
I don't understand. I mean, look, we're not laughing because
it's one of these costumes before they pulled
funny.
it.
We're just like, I don't know. Like,
if someone did, I don't know if it made it to the stores, but holy crap.
God, this is like an episode of The Office or something where it's like, what the hell? Target specifically acknowledged the impact the controversy could have on black customers, saying we know this is hurtful. They emphasize the importance of removing the costume as the first step. Well, here's their guy. I can't. Popbase even has it. Target issues an apology. Target news. Here's the apology. I gotta see what the comments are. Only some accounts can reply. Oh, Target. Oh, Target. Let's see. Can I even look at the quotes? Can we view the quotes? Just some of this. Yeah. Sarah Spooks. How do you accidentally greenlight this, man?
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Like, how did he get that far?
Target stock fell more than 5% at its lowest point on Tuesday. So here's the thing. Like, I guess I'm kind of like pick a lane, guys, because it's like every time Target does something stupid, it's like they're too progressive. Their stock dropped. They're racist. Their stock dropped.
Yeah, I know. Let's just try to be normal.
Can we go back to just being normal? Oh my God, NBC has it. Fearbuck has it. Target issues apology. What do you mean? Can someone explain what's offensive? Damn, how bad can it be? Me investigating. Yeah, in this game,
yeah,
like,
that's what I was like at first. I was like, when I first saw it, it didn't have the picture right away, and I saw it on the internet, and it said about them apologizing. I'm like, oh, is it something stupid now again? Like something ridiculously blown out of proportion? And then I saw it, and I was like, oh no. I was like, that's exactly how it went.
Yeah, so like I said, we covered. I think we covered the Maui costume debacle, and that was overkill.
That was a little overkill. Yeah,
I mean,
saw this and I was like, oh, I see a point.
It's a little weird wearing people's skin. Did The Rock use that costume in the movie? Like, did he go buy?
He did wear a costume, but it wasn't that one.
So is he allowed to do that? Because
he's allowed to, apparently.
But yeah, this is kind of insane, and it's not going well. But the weird thing is, you look at Target. Target has been tripping over itself to be diverse and inclusive in recent years. You were mentioning the wrapping paper this year.
Yeah, they have inclusive wrapping paper. We talked about it in a video before. It was from last year, but they had LGBTQ plus paper, and then they have ones that have like.
Wait. The wrapping paper is gay. How can the wrapping paper be gay?
They have women holding hands and men holding hands as if they're couples. And they have one that's elves. That's like one kid has a crutch, another kid is in a wheelchair.
I saw the wheelchair one, which I don't like. Look, I don't have a problem with any of that stuff.
Either. I mean, if you want to spend the money on that, go ahead. I just think if I were somebody who was in a wheelchair, I wouldn't want to be reminded at Christmas, like, here's wrapping paper and I bought it special for you because there's a kid in a wheelchair. You know what I mean?
That's kind of, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Kids might want to see things like themselves, and it normalizes it. So I get that.
But it's also like sometimes it's like, yeah, let's just, call attention to what makes you different.
Cash in on your diversity.
That's what all this is about. Is like, let's cash in on your diversity. This one's got like a blind kid with a dog. We got
a wheelchair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have like a Down syndrome person on there?
I don't know.
I don't think they do. So how dare they?
It's just it's weird. It's weird to see this slip through at Target when, again, every time you hear about Target, it's like, oh my God, guys, our Pride collection with our tuck and roll or whatever.
Tuck and roll? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't tuck. But your tuckable suits and swimsuits, and then they were getting all kinds of backlash because of their Pride merch for kids and all stuff. So it's weird. Like, the only thing I can think, possibly maybe, is they fired all the DEI people because their stock took a hit, and then there was like nobody watching. Or you know what? They probably just had the AI vet it and be like, yes, it's a clown.
I don't know.
Just a clown. It's a diverse clown because it's a black kid.
They could even got away with having like a Terrifier the clown type situation, but that's not even what they went with. I mean, with the color scheme or whatever, you might be able to have pulled that off, but it does look very much like caricatures you would expect. That's the first thing I thought when I saw it was, oh, I can see why they have a point. Change the subject for a second. Doesn't it hurt to tuck? I would assume it would hurt. Like, what if you tuck and then you have to sit down?
I don't know.
I wouldn't know. So
I know sometimes when it sticks to a leg or your underwear's too tight, it hurts to sit down. So
I don't know.
I mean, that might be similar.
So my mom, Not that
Wait.
I have a point. Not that she tucks. But she always joked because, when you get older and your boobs get saggy, she was going to get empty toilet paper rolls and she was going to roll it up on toilet paper rolls and stuck it in the bra like that so it looks like they're perkier.
That's what I do.
She was just kidding. But that's what it reminded me of. But I probably should have not started out by saying my mom.
Hey, the world.
I finished.
Yes. When we're talking about tucking, be like, well, my mom. Have you ever seen South Park? Yeah, it's like the Cartman situation. No, we don't do that. The world will be happy to know that I do not have moobs. I don't have to roll. I don't have to roll my moobs up and
I don't think that was a burning question most people had, but
some people do. Yeah, it's probably like a Google search term. Like, does Kneon have moobs? I'm like, no. Just for those of you who are wondering, I do not have moobs. I'm happy because most men my age have moobs. Okay,
let's go back to the point.
All right. The point was we were talking about kids, and then we somehow got into.
Okay, yes. Let's go back to. It's not about just costume. I mean, I like because maybe I think the thought process was the retro looking Halloween stuff's back in, so let's make a retro looking costume with the prints and the patterns, but then make it like it's blacklight reflective to give it a modern twist and make it scary, but. That's not what they ended up with. I mean, they did end up with like there's an example. They could have gone with that, which is not as bad. Even that's kind of mentally with the collar though. But you know what I'm saying? It's just.
Is it? There's a white kid doing it, but
yeah. They're like, no one would have noticed it's racist because that. It's like, no, I'm sorry. Even though they have the kid posed. I mean, maybe they had the kid facing front ways like that, and they didn't go with like the diamond pattern pants.
If he wasn't
the diamond pattern pants is very much like that caricature type, that's what you'd see on these caricatures, and like the collar, you might have got away with it, but I know what they're going for. I just don't think it was executed very well.
No, it wasn't. Look, normally we called out if we think people are being ridiculous. I know some people are like, this is, faux outrage or whatever, but I really don't know how that one slipped through.
I don't know how that one slipped through either.
I thought it was ridiculous with
But the big smile and lips. I mean, like, what were you thinking?
Even the teeth, they're not like pointy clown teeth. They're like, it's like I would.
Can you blow up the picture? You can't blow it up. There you go. There you can see it. Oh no, that's worse. The hat like that.
I wouldn't have.
Oh no. I mean, I'm sorry, the black gloves.
People are like, oh, it's fake outrage. I'm like, look, it's I wouldn't
I
have.
get their point on this one, guys. I'm sorry.
This one, I'm like, I see the point on this one. This is like I didn't see the point with the Hadozi with D&D where they had the flying monkeys. Mm-hmm. And they were trying to, because they were bards and they had them singing. They're like, well, they're minstrels. I'm like, no, they're clearly fantasy monkeys. That's not what's going on here. And if you think black people are fantasy monkeys, then that's a you problem. Just like if you think they're orcs, that's a you problem. This though is like, yeah.
I mean, if the pants had been something different, the diamond pants, I think, and the collar.
The pants?
No, I'm like, if you take the glove, if you take the diamond print off the pants, make it the solid black or orange. Take the smile off, and then the hat. I think, or the collar, or something. Remove a couple different things. I think you had been okay. You could have got a clown idea of a costume. But I'm sorry.
It would have been okay if you just changed everything about it.
The smile, the hat. I'm like
the little hat. Put a
clown hat on it, like a more traditional, like the clown hat you think of more.
Right. Like
that would have maybe, but it's just So
there we go, guys.
Elements that could have been changed slightly, and they would have probably worked, but that's not working.
This ain't it, man. So super progressive Target. Having to apologize for a minstrel costume for kids. That's great.
Basically what it looks like. I'm sorry if it does.
That's great. I hope that kid got paid well.
Me too. Yeah. Mm.
Watch me like, oh yeah, the kid wasn't
smiling.
Is he? You don't know.
Sorry.
Oh my God. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Please subscribe. We'll talk later.
Bye.